Hi, my name is Joni. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! Who loves to make cards. Today, I'm going to show you how to make this quick and easy card. As you watch my video, I'll be sharing some tips and tricks to make card making easy while making your cards look great. After we make this card, which will take no time at all, I'm going to show you some alternate versions of the same card. We'll be making the cards step by step. You can find a complete list of supplies on my blog, scrappinwithjoni.com. Let's begin. Our card base is made from early espresso. That's what Stampin' Up! Calls this dark brown color. And if you start with an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and you cut it in half the long way, my cut line is at 4 1/4. I now have two card bases. I like to use the lines on my grid paper when I fold my paper because I feel if I start with it straight, I'm going to get a straighter fold. So I'm going to line up one edge on that line, bring the other edge up, and fold. Our card base is done. Let's move on to some other pieces of our card. The card front is a piece of soft suede, which is this color, or you could use crumb cake. This is such a great card. You can mix and match your pieces and do whatever you want. Let me grab a piece of the soft suede so we're making the same card. There we go, thanks. At the bottom, I have a piece of burlap ribbon. I'm gonna attach our burlap ribbon with tear and tape. I love tear and tape. It's very strong, it's easy to apply. And for someone like me who tends to lose things on their craft table, when you can't find your scissors, you really can just tear it. It's perfect for someone like me. The trick to getting tear and tape really off is just getting the back off. And sometimes that gives us a little trouble. Let me show you a trick. So if you just rub one end, that's like applying a little friction that heats up the adhesive. And then I'm going to use a new tool from Stampin' Up! That has a pointy end. You could use your paper piercer or something else. Just get under there and pull it off. All right, let's apply this. I'm going back to my grid paper. I'm going to make sure that my card front is straight, and I'm going to use those little grid lines to help me get my burlap ribbon straight. So I'm just going to go up 2 on this side. Sometimes things want to stay in place and sometimes they don't. So I'm going up 2 spaces here. Get everything else out of the way. There we go. And 2 spaces here. Now I'm straight. That was easy. Before I attach it to my card front, this burlap does add a bit of bulk to the back of your card. And just to make sure that it plays nice and stays in place, we're going to go back to tear and tape. And I'm going to add another piece here just to help hold it in place. We wouldn't want you to make a beautiful card and then have have it fall apart in the hands of your recipient, would we? No. So we're going to take it up there. This is another adhesive for the back of my card. So I'm going to remove the top piece. Then I'm going to attach my card with snail. I don't need a lot, but where I need it's important. Get it in those corners, that's what, and a little bit on the side. But the corners is what's going to hold your card front in place. For me, I find it easier to open my card when I put the card front on. Again, I'm lining it up, making sure that it's straight, and attaching it. There we go. All right, we're almost there, folks. This is an easy card. I cut out a stitched square with one of our new colors, Mary Merlot. I think this is going to be a great neutral. I can see myself using it for a lot of things. It's called a stitch shape because, I'm not sure if you can see in here, but there's a little stitch line all the way around. These framelits are my go-to framelits. They have squares, circles, and ovals. You can find information on them at the listing of supplies underneath this video or on my blog where you'll find step-by-step instructions for the card. So I'm going to attach this to the front of the card, and a little snail is all I need. I'm just going to kind of eye it and line it up. All right. We have a paper, a 6x6 paper in the catalog called Wood Textures. Lately, it's been my go-to paper. There's so many ways to use it. For this one, I cut out the leaf shape. There's a new leaf die cut in the holiday catalog. It has an intricate design, but it also has this great just leaf shape. So I cut out a piece of the wood paper, and I'm going to just add a little dimension by putting some dimensionals under it. Just adds a little interest. Wait till you see the back. How cool is that? The hardest part of this wood paper is deciding which side you're going to use. Or you can do like me and make a card and use each side. Whatever works for you. There we go, and I'm just going to attach it like this. I was able to get 4 leaves out of each 6x6 piece of paper. And the paper varies a little bit. One side is darker, one side is lighter, part of the paper maybe. Just look at the difference between these two. They both look striking, just depends on where you cut the leaf. What an easy card. I think I'm going to use this for my Thanksgiving card, but it would be a great masculine birthday card. It'd be a good sympathy card. I do a number of all-purpose cards where I leave the inside blank and write a note. It would be great for that. Okay, let's look at some other options you could do using the same design and just cut a different leaf. So this is the card we made today. This card uses the other side of this leaf. One of my fave colors is Blackberry Bliss. So happy when it came back. And I used crumb cake for the card front. This card, I just used a different piece of the wood paper. I used a new color, mossy metal, gray color, and I went back to soft suede. The other difference you'll notice is I just have a different kind of twine at the bottom of each one. This is our burlap, this is our linen thread, and this is a new twine ribbon that's in the holiday catalog. Bottom line, use what you have. This is a great way to use up some of those scraps of ribbon that you've been holding on to. I hope you've enjoyed this card. I think you'll find lots of uses for it. Are you looking for new card ideas? I include a new card design with supply lists and directions in each email I send out every Sunday night. Sign up for my email on my blog to get a new card idea in your inbox each Sunday night. I'd appreciate a like on my video, and if you're interested in more card ideas, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.